Hello everyone! Firstly, an apology. I am so sorry that I've not been able to upload any videos so far this week. I have filmed 3 of them, one for each day, but every single day I've had problems with either editing or uploading them. And this morning we were at school and Amy thankfully helped me discover some different software that I can use. So now I can finally get around to uploading some videos. So I'm so sorry that I have not been able to upload them. I will edit them and then upload them in the future. How are you all? I have had the pleasure today of being in school. I saw Ava and Amy and I saw Matthew over the fence as well. And it's been so lovely after having been at home for so long to be back at school as well. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're all staying positive. I hope you're all being well behaved for mums and dads as well. Let's just go and say a quick hello to everybody. Everybody say hello for my YouTube video. Woo! So yes, it's been so... Thank you, Amy. It's been so lovely to be back in school today. Let's get on with some learning. So, let's get started with Spag Test 2 on spag.com. As always, my email address and the link to the Home Learning Hub is in the link below. So if you email me, I will more than happily give you your spag.com username and password if you have not already done so. Now, I've seen that over half of you guys have already finished this test and the other tests as well, which was absolutely fantastic to see. But I still thought I'd go through and explain some of the things of what it's all about for you anyway. So, terminology, Year 6A, which means that there's a terminology Year 6B coming up as well. Question number 1. Drag the words to the correct spaces to show whether each sentence uses the active voice or the passive voice. Well, active and passive is something that we have learned in Year 6. It's something we've only done a couple of times though. Do you remember we did a big, what are they called? Relay race around the playground where you all converted active and passive. Anyway, active, basically, the subject does the thing to the object. So the subject is passive. I definitely did not get that right, did I? Active and passive voice. So active voice is when the subject does the verb to the subject. So no, it does it. The object. Take 3. Active voice. Take 3. So active voice is when the subject does the verb to the object. So the subject is active. And in passive voice, the object has the verb done to it by the subject. So the object is passive. Are you guys as bamboozled as I am? Well, I will make sure that we explain that a little clearer. We thought that the film was extremely boring. The object is the film, the subject is us, we. So we are thinking, or we thought, that the film was boring. So that one is in active voice. Come on, mama. Here we go. So, next. The sun was covered by dense clouds. The sun is the object. It's being covered by the subject, which was the clouds. So therefore, it's in passive voice because it's having something done to it.
No, that's not going to work either. Yay.
All the food was eaten by the children. The food is the object. The children are the subject. That's in passive voice as well. And finally, I suggested that the children shouldn't use phones. Well, that is also, by process of elimination, active voice. And, fun fact, it's in the subjunctive form. I suggested that the children. Question number 2. Click and select the ellipsis in the following sentence. Then explain why the author has included an ellipsis in this sentence. I'm not going, Lucy cried, burying her head in her hands. Well, the Ellipsis is the the dot after I'm not going. And the author uses it to show that Lucy is pausing because she's upset. Question number 3. Complete the list below using your own ideas. Remember to keep the punctuation in the list consistent. Well, we've got bullet points, and after each item in the bullet point, we have got a comma. So, you could take a trip to see the following animals in the zoo, : elephants, blank, lions, monkeys. How about elephants, children, lions, monkeys, elephants, zebras, lions, monkeys, elephants, chickens, lions, monkeys. And last question, question number 4. Tick one box in each row to show if the object or the subject has been underlined in each sentence. Sentence number 1. The policeman raced down the street. Subject is who the sentence is about, and the object is the physical thing, an inanimate object in the sentence. So the street is not the who, because the who is the policeman, so therefore it must be the object. Alfie completed his homework. Homework is the object, and therefore the who must be the subject. The wind blew the leaves. Well, now this is a really interesting one because we've got 2 inanimate objects, but one of those inanimate objects is doing something. This is in the active voice. The wind is blowing the leaves, meaning that this is the subject and the leaves is the object. So the wind is the subject. My brother dropped his dinner on the floor. Now we've got the possessive pronoun his, which might trick you into thinking it's the subject, but actually the subject is my brother, and so his dinner is the object. And finally, I ate lunch. Well, that was. Lunch is, of course, the object. I will leave it there for today. Again, my apologies for not being able to get a video up to you sooner, but now that I've figured it all out, there will be many, many coming, and don't be a bit alarmed when they are all backdated as well. Okay, well, good luck everybody. I will be back tomorrow. Take care, stay safe, and remember, eagles, keep soaring.